Oh, good morning. Morning drives, talking to myself on little TV screens are pretty fun. I get to reflect and get to even learn some things about myself as we go. This morning, I want to drop the one that I've been thinking about basically all morning, which has only been an hour. I've been up for about 1 hour. And it's like 7:30 in the morning right now. It's a Thursday, typical Thursday in anyone's life. But I wanted to think about attention and how your attention becomes energy. It's like your own way of beaming energy to anything that you want to give your energy to. So when you're giving your attention to something, make note that that thing is receiving energy from you. So you can do things to different degrees. You can fill up your car with gasoline in the morning, which I just did, and you got the guy that gets out, runs as fast as he can. It's 21 degrees out, by the way, so it's cold out there. I'm having a rough time. Ooh, there we go. At any rate, you got the guy that gets out, either runs inside, pays, puts his credit card in, sits in the car, and does as little as possible. Then you also have the guy that gets out very methodically, puts his credit card in, does all his information nice and slow and precise to a point, and then he'll put his fuel nozzle in there, make sure it's going, and then like this morning I saw this guy get out, grabbed his pressure gauge, checked his tire pressures, and grabbed a little thing and wiped off his windshield wipers, and he was on his way. So he did his little check. So in his world, doing that is part of his daily regimen, and he probably does everything very thoroughly. So he applies a lot of his attention to his vehicle. He spends a lot of time in his vehicle, and he wants to give that thing the attention it deserves, so that in retrospect it takes care of him. So it's the guy that's, ooh, get gas, go to work, I'm running late for work, and it's the guy that's ready to, he's probably way early for work, and he's not in any rush because he's already thought about it, where a lot of people put their energy onto things that are right now and not without any forethought at all. You have to look where you're going, otherwise you'll never get there. If you're constantly looking at where you're at, you'll be stuck there the whole time. So the power of now makes the ability for you to make a decision to decide to better yourself in the future. So I'm not saying that taking time to go around your car and all that stuff is going to make you a better person or whatever the case may be, but I'm just using that as an example of something I saw this morning, of how to use your attention and turn it into energy. So when you can try this one with anybody that you know. I mean, your family's more fun to do it with, but just simply look over at someone tonight, while they're watching television or staring at their phone. Just look over at someone, and they will feel you looking at them. They will know that you're looking at them without you saying a single word. Look at your pet. Look at your dog. Your dog will know that you are looking at it. This is a pretty unique example, but in public settings, let's say there's a bunch of people together riding BMX bikes, skateboards, or both in a skate park, and there's people in there, and you kind of fixate your energy on a certain object because you want to do a trick on that particular object. And as you focus your energy on that, thinking about what you're going to do on that particular obstacle, you'll notice that people will start gathering right around in front of the thing, and without even knowing it, but your energy is drawing them over to it. So there could be no one on that particular object for 15 minutes. You're not even looking at it. But as soon as you put your energy to a certain place in that room, and you really focus your mind on, okay, I'm gonna, you know, jump over this thing or whatever you want to do to it, 180 bar spin it. I don't know, but your energy focused on that will bring other people to that point. Like geographically, in a room, you'll see people start to just gravitate over to the spot that you're wanting to do your trick on, and the next thing you know, you're frustrated because why is everybody over there now? Like it was totally clear. Next thing you know, there's 5 kids standing over there. So your energy is, you know, you have an energy beam, and it's called, there's 2 things it's called. It's called attraction, and it's called attention. So when you give your attention to things, it attracts whatever. It attracts things. So when you give your attention to news and the media and politics, guess what it attracts? More of that garbage. You know, if you're worried about any of that, that's going to get taken care of. You know, I can tell you that someone is going to take care of that at some point in time soon, because that's gotten way out of hand. But I wouldn't waste your personal time with whatever they're trying to send over our airwaves. Create your own airwaves, you know, do your own media. If you don't like what you see on television, you know, go out and watch some documentaries, go out and or just turn the stupid thing off, you know. Give your attention to something else. Do you imagine all that energy you're beaming into your own television every day? It's a lot of energy. And then that thing makes your mind wander off in random places. So it's a beautiful morning in Fort Wayne, Indiana, and keep in mind that your attention is an energy beam. So wherever you place that attention, that thing's allowed to grow and flourish. Wherever you, and it can grow and flourish in a negative way too, so you gotta watch out for that. So if you put a lot of energy towards a lot of negative stuff, then you're going to grow negative stuff. If you put it towards a lot of positive things and creativity and growth and understanding, things of that nature, you're going to gain more of that knowledge and that way of life. So keep that in mind and party on, folks. I'll see you guys next time I turn this thing on. I'm out.